what is up, guys? If you're wondering why I'm wearing a suit, the reason for that is because I have been, the reason is because today was Fancy Friday. My friend Jeffrey Reynolds, usually dresses up fancy, so I decided to carry the trend, but unfortunately, wasn't here today. But yeah, I'm all dressed up fancy, so, yeah, let's just get to work. I'm going to be giving you my TNA review. For March 3rd, March 30th, 2013, the final TNA before Slammiversary. And we have, of course, as always, you have Taz, Todd Kinnelly, and Mike Tenay on commentary. Be honest with you though, I actually kind of liked this TNA. I was wondering why all the TNA rosters, all the TNA superstars were kind of barely in the aces and eights, but later on in the night it's understandable. So yeah, let's just get to work. So it tells you what's been going on with the tag team championships with James Storm and his tag team partner Gunner. It talks about what's been going on with Hulk Hogan and Sting with World Heavyweight Championship scene, and let's see, that's about it. I don't remember anything else. So yeah, that's what's been going on. And then Aces and Eights are backstage. Bully Ray is talking about how. Oh, and actually, I remember what else they showed. They showed the Kurt Angle, AJ Styles stuff, but Bully Ray talks about how he's disappointed that AJ Styles didn't join the group, so he wants. Because Mr. Anderson to take him out, because later on in the night it's going to be AJ Styles versus Mr. Anderson. What ends up happening is, Devon apologized. No, it's not Devon. And, D'Lo Brown apologizes to, Bully that they couldn't get AJ Styles, and they just kind of look at him, and, Team 3D walks away, and Mr. Anderson attacks D'Lo Brown from behind, throws him into a wall. Kind of funny, not really, but it was just kind of random. Then we get Team 3D, which is Bully Ray and Devon versus Stin and Joseph Park. I think I told you a week ago or something that Devon's going to be defending his television championship against Joseph Park. Yeah. At Slammiversary. I don't know if I told you that. So then, before the match, Bully Ray talks about how in 3 days, Stin has his world championship match with Stin, and he talks about all the superstars that Stin has beaten, like Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, and Kurt Angle, and he also mentioned Jeff Hardy. But Bully Ray says that he took out Jeff Hardy. He also beat Jeff Hardy for the world title, and he took him out of the wrestling company. You're never going to see him wrestle again. And then Stin and Joseph Park come out. Stin brawls with Devon, and Bully Ray joins with Joseph Park for a little while. Then Stin and Bully Ray start to brawl, and they both double close on each other. Then Bully Ray and Team 3D dominates Joseph Park for a while. Then Sting gets the hard tag. Then Devon lifts up Sting, and Bully Ray does a neck break into the back, and then they kind of do like a heart attack version to Joseph Park. They're about to do that thing with where Bully Ray grabs the move that when Bully Ray grabs Joseph Park, and Devon's about to headbutt his groin, but a business music plays, and Bully Ray is outside the ring getting ready to fight him, and he's distracted. Then Sting throws Devon off the turnbuckle and hits the Scorpion Death Drop on Devon for the win, and he's kind of stares down Bully Ray after. So not a bad way. I think they wanted to make Sting look strong because Bully Ray's winning at the pay-per-view. Well, then Dixie Carter's backstage. He's gonna make an announcement. We get a shop TNA Shop.com ad. Kurt Angle interview. He talks about how he's happy that AJ Styles didn't join Aces and Eights, but but the things he has done to him is unforgivable. He says that he still has mutual respect for AJ Styles, and that he's going to be watching his match with Mr. Anderson up close, literally. And you're going to find out what that means. Dixie Carter promo kind of wasn't just a business promo that she could have just tweeted on Twitter. It was like she was talking about Slammiversary. TNA was around for 11 years. And that they're going to induct another Hall of Famer. And she talks about how they're rooting for Stin to become the world champion. Then Garrett Bischoff, Wes Briscoe, and Doc come out. Garrett Bischoff comes out and says, "What about our president, Bully Ray? Aren't you going to wish him luck? Aren't you going to wish me luck?" He kind of talks down to her. And he says, "This Sunday is not going to be a celebration. It's going to be a funeral." Doc, Garrett, and Briscoe are about to attack Dixie Carter's, but Samoa Joe and Magnus come out and make the save, and they escape. Samoa Joe says that he's waited for 1 month to get his hands on Aces and Eights, and he says that he's gonna start with Garrett Bischoff. He challenges him to a match, and he's gonna beat him into a real man that he will never be. So then we get the match. Pretty much Samoa Joe just kind of dominates him, and then Garrett Bischoff just knocks him down, and then Aces, yeah, because it was Samoa Joe with Magnus versus Garrett Bischoff with Wes Briscoe and Doc doing this. It shows a Slammiversary ad. So the like I said, was talking about then Garrett, Briscoe, and Doc all attack Magnus on the outside. Samoa Joe does a suicide dive into him. Then Samoa Joe assumed it was gonna happen. So we had Hulk Hogan, I guess, had made a match earlier in the night that it's gonna be Wes Briscoe, Garrett Bischoff, and Doc versus Magnus, Samoa Joe, and the return of Jeff Hardy. He's probably just gonna be the same old as he was. I don't know what they're gonna do with Hardy, but I guess this is gonna be a start. Then it shows Gunner's return when he became James Storm tag team partner. James Storm and Gunner are backstage. James Storm talks about how why wouldn't he want him as a tag team partner? He's fought in war. He's seen people be killed. He's killed people, and he's a firing machine. And he's gonna win the tag team championships with them. During this, you can hear Bobby Roode's music go, and I thought that was kind of weird. So then Hulk Hogan and Brooke Hogan are backstage. They're talking about Hulk Hogan's telling Brooke Hogan pretty much asked Brooke Hogan what she was doing last week, trying to resign. She doesn't know if Bully Ray still loves him. Her. Then they just pretty much say that Stin's got this. He knows he's got this. Nothing really to it. We get Bad Influence, Christopher Daniels and Kazarian, Austin Aries and Bobby Roode versus Gunner, James Storm, Hernandez, and Chavo Guerrero. And it was just kind of one of those typical 8-man tag team matches you would see. That's just kind of how it was. The heels dominated the bad guys until the good guys came back, pretty much. I got to see Gunner kind of perform a little bit. I never really got to see him perform because I don't even really remember him that he was a wrestler. So I don't really remember any of his matches. So, yeah. The person that, but pretty much the heels dominate, Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez. Gunner gets a hot tag, and he puts the torture rack on Austin Aries. But we do find out that, the tag match at Slammiversary is going to be an elimination tag team match. So that's kind of cool. I think it makes the match better. I'm really looking forward to that match. AJ Styles arrives in a motorcycle like he did last week. Aces and Eights are backstage again, and Bully Ray is kind of mad that Jeff Hardy's coming back because he thought he took him out for good. So he wants Garrett, Bischoff, and Doc to take him out. He wants Anderson to take out AJ Styles, and he wants Devon to beat the hell out of Joseph Park, and Devon said that he would. And he's got plans for Mike Knox. He never really says what it is. And then he says that he's going to take out Stin this Sunday. And if no, and nobody, everybody fails in the group, then they're going to end up like the D'Lo Brown, pretty much. Mickey James is backstage headed to a championship celebration. Get a Slammiversary ad. We get where the location of Bound for Glory is going to be, and it's going to be in San Diego, California, Rey Mysterio's hometown. Then it shows Mickey James win the Knockouts Championship. Mickey James's championship celebration. I liked this, to be honest with you. Like, I thought this was going to be kind of generic, but this kind of showed signs of a Mickey James heel turn, because she came out and thanked all her fans for the win, and she talked about her album, but then she kind of got like a look when she said, there were doubters out there that said that I took advantage of a knee injury by Velvet Sky. So she calls out Velvet Sky, and she says, "You're my best friend in the world," and don't. And she kind of says, "But I did ask you if you want to go through with this match, and you said yes, and you're the fighting champion you are." But Velvet Sky wants to invoke a rematch clause. Mickey James says, "We'll talk to Brooke Hogan when you can get better," but she wants to do it at Slammiversary. Mickey James says that it's going to be Gail Kim and Karen Terrell instead. Gail Kim comes out and talks about how that she should be the next person in line for the Knockouts Championship because she was the reason that Mickey James won it, because she did take out Velvet Sky, and then Mickey James. What ends up happening is Mickey James is Gail Kim goes after the leg of Velvet Sky, goes to put her around the figure four leg lock while Mickey James just sits there and watch, and then Taryn Terrell comes out and makes the save. So that's why I liked it. It kind of showed that Mickey James, they're going to turn her heel soon, because she was acting like a heel by trying to get out of the championship match, and she didn't do anything when Gail Kim attacked Velvet Sky. So I definitely think there's going to be a heel turn in the near future. I think after they're done with Gail Kim and Taryn Terrell, they're going to do Mickey James and Velvet Sky on feuds for a little bit. So it's kind of like two feuds, but one feud's more important than the other. So then we get Gail Kim and Kenny Kin versus Taryn Terrell and Chris Sabin. And during this, it shows a TNA Shop.com ad. Okay match. It was just kind of like the Divas, spot the Divas, kind of what a mixed tag match is. But mostly Kenny Kin and Chris Sabin win this match, and Chris Sabin hits the Tiger Driver, I think it was called, for the victory. Then he says that he's gonna win back the X Division Championship after so much after so much recovery. Then Kenny Kin ambushes him from behind, goes for his finisher, but Suicide comes out and makes the save, and hits that weird crucifix knees to the gut kind of move, and then he has a face-off with Chris Sabin. So I'm glad they did kind of build up the match like they were, but I definitely think that Kenny Kin's losing the title. I want him to lose it to Suicide. I love Suicide. AJ Styles and Mr. Anderson are backstage headed to their match. Stin's video package, he's talking about how he's beaten everyone, that it took him 4 years to get to the world title, and that he remembers he wins up like some of the good championship people, like contenders that he's fought, like Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan. He never thought he would get in the ring with Hulk Hogan. That's like big time right there. Talked about how he's gotten in the ring with Kurt Angle, Jeff Jarrett, and he says that this match with Bully Ray is different. It's not just about the title. It's about taking power away from Bully Ray. Then we get Mr. Anderson versus AJ Styles. It wasn't the greatest match in the world, but it was okay. AJ Styles, he's not just a high flyer anymore. He's more aggressive now, I think. And I really like this new AJ Styles. It's really working for him. The thing that kind of pissed me off is that you couldn't really appreciate the match, because every time an Aces and Meats member's in a match, Taz has got to put them over like they're the best thing in the world. He doesn't even talk about the match enough. They could say that about Michael Cole and The Miz, when Michael Cole would like worship The Miz, but he at least called the match a little bit. When he was feuding with Jerry the Kid Lawler, he did talk about like Undertaker and Triple H when they were gonna go at it. So, and he does like talk about the matches still, but like he puts over the heels. I think, which is a great thing. But he just puts them over. I think that's like overkill right there. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't really talk about the matches anymore. Like, if it's a good move, it's like, oh, you got lucky. So he kind of takes away the impact of the move. But AJ Styles has Mr. Anderson and Tree of Wolves, and for no fucking reason, Kurt Angle comes out and decides to lay him out while he was in a match. It was stupid. Then the Aces and Eights come out and beat the hell out of Angle and Styles, and then the TNA locker room comes out. Magnus, Samoa Joe, Joseph Polk, and Sting come out and brawl with the Aces and Eights. Kurt Angle and AJ Styles fight up the ramp. Sting and Bully Ray brawl. Then as this is going, Magnus and Wes Briscoe are brawling with members of Aces and Eights, and so is Joseph Polk. And Sting has him in the Scorpion Death Lock. Devon ambushes him from behind, and Team 3D hits the 3D on Sting, and Aces and Eights stand tall. That was good. I'm glad they made Aces and Eights look strong. I hope now that Bully Ray doesn't beat Sting, because I'm enjoying Bully Ray as world champion. I think though it's gonna like take, like right now I think it's making him a threat kind of if they have that title, because now they're gonna find a way to get that championship back. What I think they should start doing is having heels try to get it back that aren't members of Aces and Eights. I don't know why Hogan's only going for faces. Have someone like Aries try to take it back, because I remember Bully Ray and Aries had a great match at I think it was Final Resolution. They had a good match there. Bobby Roode and I don't know if Bobby Roode and Bully Ray could, but Storm, they have great matches. Just suggestions, guys. But as for TNA, it was so tonight, not the go home show. Well, the final show I was expecting, but definitely looking forward to Slammiversary. I'm looking forward to the tag match, the world title match, Styles and Styles and Angle, and X Division title match, and that's it. I don't know, but that's pretty much it for my review. I'll be back after I get this uploaded. I'm just gonna do it right after because it's fresh in my mind. But so I just want to do it right after. And actually, I am looking forward to the Knockouts match, by the way. But that's pretty much it, guys. See you later.